Pooh, just what has this week been for you guys? I mean, Lane kind of last week mentioned a lot of self-scouting, kind of self-reflection. But from a player's perspective, what's that week been like?
Really, like Coach Kiffin said, just reevaluating ourselves and just going into things that we can do better in order to keep bringing team success and just bouncing back from the loss in Louisiana. So we just been harping on that and just like Coach said, just diving into each other and just learning different ways that we can bring success to the team.
Man, we talked with Dart, and it was not very long Saturday after that game, the emotions. But when did you kind of sense that maybe guys were kind of getting out of that and kind of looking forward?
Just really just bouncing back, like I said earlier. The loss really not only hit Dart pretty heavy, it hit a lot of players in the locker room heavy. It really hit the coaches heavy. It was just really because, just small things. It's just funny how small things in the game can determine the outcome of it. You never know which play it is that's going to determine the outcome of the game. So, once we went back and we watched the film and we critiqued some minor mistakes and things like that, it just showed up just small mistakes to determine the outcome of that game. And so, like I said, we're just going to get ready to bounce back and just go out here this week, man, and play a dominant game versus Oklahoma.
I know it's game at a time and each game matters, but given where you are in the season and how the two of the last three games have gone, does this feel like a big opportunity for you guys in terms of bouncing back and getting ready for the stretch run?
Yes, I feel like it is, especially with, just going in and, like, just really just talking to guys and just keeping spirits high. Like, Dart has done a great job with going in and just keeping the spirits high of players and things like that and just not letting people drift, just not letting people mind drift, staying the course, staying on top of the goal, man, and that's really important coming from one of our leaders on the team, as well as we got a lot of defensive guys that do the same. So I feel like today we went out to practice. The communication was high. The effort was high. Things was on top. Guys was on top of little things out there. So it really showed how much they truly care about this team and its success. So I feel real confident going into Saturday and the rest of these weeks to come.
Is it harder when you're going back and watching film? Like you said, it was the little things that kind of controllable. Is it harder for that to shake than like if maybe it was like a 2-score loss or something like that?
It is because, like I said, it's funny how those small things can add up at the end of the day. So just going back and just looking at those minor mistakes, like maybe I should have guarded the running back here, or maybe I should have, pass blocked here instead of that. I should have made this check. Just small things like that. They really do take a toll on you because you it's something that you would never expect to happen. It's this thing that you rep every single day, and that you've harped on every single day, and just for you to mess up on that one time, could really determine everything. So that, like I said, that was just something that we've been harping on today. Small things like communication, over communicating, actually, just making sure that we're confident in our calls with each other and things like that.
I guess from the outside or looking at the stats, it just seems like you've been so seamless coming in here and leading the defense. I guess, is this kind of what you expected this season to get off to a start like this, where 48 tackles lead the team?
I did. Like when I was coming into Ole Miss, I had one goal. One of my goals was to come in here and be the leader of the defense. I always said that I wanted to be the guy on defense that brought the high energy, but as well as be that guy that the players can lean on when things got tough. I wanted to be that. I want to be that example. I want to be the guy that they look at and make them go harder, because they do the same for me. I look at some guys out there, and they make me push myself harder because I got my brother next to me doing the same. It's all about, like I said earlier, earlier in the year, it's just like, I want 100% out of you because I'm going to give you 100%. At the end of the day, I gave you everything that I had inside me, so I want everything that's in you.
Have you always had that desire to lead? I don't know if that comes naturally to everyone.
Yeah, that was something that my pops instilled in me when I was younger. He always said as a linebacker, you got to be the quarterback of the defense. So that comes with, lean by example, but as well as lean with your words as well out there on the field. Just don't be afraid to speak up. Don't be afraid to be yourself, but don't be afraid to go out there and have fun as well. It's supposed to be a fun game. You put in preparation throughout the week, so Saturday is all about fun and enjoying yourself.
Now that you know who's starting quarterback for Oklahoma this weekend, what do you kind of make of their offense and Jackson Arnold?
Oh, yeah, they have a great offense. Quarterback can really sling the ball. They have a high-powered running back as well. Runs behind his pads, run pretty tough. They got a couple receivers. Number 6 is the guy, pretty fast, real elusive, has great vision, can catch the ball, you can use him in the backfield and things like that. So, but as long as we stay the course and stay to what we have planned for this week, man, I feel real confident. I feel like the success is going to grow out here.
you mentioned your dad. I think I see him a lot on social media and stuff. Your parents just seem really supportive. Do they make road trips to come out here often?
Yeah,
And
they
what
do.
what has that been like having them in your corner?
It's real amazing. My parents, they watched me grow, they raised me. So, and it's kind of cool that that football has really helped me to bring them to places, that I've never even imagined of going, So, it's just a real blessing for me to be out here doing something that I love, but as well as, I know that I'm making my parents proud at the end of the day. I know the sacrifices that they make in order for me to get here and be in this position that I am today. So that doesn't go unnoticed, especially they still making a whole lot of sacrifice because, Mississippi from my hometown is already 6 alone, but my parents done drove to Wake Forest. They just a whole lot of away game. They always there. They drove to Louisiana, which is 8-9 hours away. So, I can always, count on them being there supporting me. Appreciate it.